Vorrei che intervenisse l'avvocato John Ivs su proprio che facesse lui il suo intervento, perché ieri abbiamo avuto modo di parlare a lungo e può dire la sua su questo.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bernani, and Judge, prosecutors, scientists, and ladies and gentlemen. I've heard some of the most interesting things today, information. The one cure that I would have for the Chinese problem would be that we ban all products where from any country that uses asbestos. And that would include the United States, because we have not banned it yet. But I am honored to be here just for a few minutes. I'm not going to take but a few minutes. I would not be able to match the science that's here. If you checked my grades at my university, I'm not sure that you'd be proud to have me here as a scientist. But at any rate, my first experience with asbestos came when my father, who was a carpenter, used to put on asbestos siding John Manville produced. And I worked with him with that. We didn't know it was a problem. Nobody told us. And my next experience with asbestos was in 1987 when I started representing the Pipe Fitters Union in Pascagoula, Mississippi, which had at the shipyard, and that's where really this is where most of the litigation in the United States began, in the shipyards. I was not acquainted so much with asbestos litigation at the time, but I started at 1987 with the litigation there. We have, over the past years, we have represented over 8,000, maybe 8,500 asbestos victims, all the way from pleural thickening all the way up to mesothelioma. And we've had the honor of being successful in that field and helping the victims of asbestos. I'm very, very impressed by this association and this what's going on here. I'm very, very impressed with this because we really don't have, other than the scientists that have come forth and started identifying these problems and making the public aware of what is really going on. The only thing we have is lawyers. We have the scientists and the lawyers. We don't really have an organization really this as such like this. So I want to commend you on having such a powerful voice here in Italy, and I'm very impressed with all of this, and I've listened intensely to everyone's talk and speech. I want to tell you this, just briefly. I want to say be prepared for the lobbying efforts that will come on behalf of the asbestos industry. They have a very, very powerful lobbying effort in the United States and all over the world. And they will go wherever it is necessary to go. They will go there for the purpose of defeating the asbestos victims' rights organizations, or to keep you from obtaining justice for these victims. So this model that they have was created by the tobacco companies, and the tobacco companies have never until 1998 had a judgment against them for the many years that they were causing cancer. And they had such a strong, powerful lobby, they kept that from happening until they were placed in a predicament. The CEOs were placed in a predicament before the Congress of the United States where they swore under oath that the nicotine that was in tobacco was not addictive, and it was not added to, not increased. When the people, the lawyers that were standing there behind listening to this had in their pocket, so to speak, a whistleblower's documents saying exactly opposite, and they had sworn to an untruth before the Congress, and they were subject to criminal liability. That's when a settlement came about. Now, so why do I say that? That's the model that the asbestos industry started using back in 1930. They followed that model. You have a unique situation here, is because you can bring an action for the criminal part of the causation of the injury to the victims, where we cannot. Our Constitution was adopted many years ago, 200 years ago. One of the major parts of the Constitution was you cannot hold a person criminally liable for a civil debt. That was for the purpose of the public. That was for the purpose of making sure that no one was put in jail because they owed someone else some money. Well, the industry, the industry of asbestos industry is safe as far as the criminality of it is concerned. But here you have that tool in your arsenal, and you have assembled a great army here. And if you march forward and can increase this army here, I'm sure that this will be a model not only for your country, but it will become a model also for other countries, and we will eventually ban throughout the world the mining of asbestos, and the asbestos industry will go and die away. And when that happens, we can all say that it was because of an organization of people who had the right tools at their disposal to bring that about. The asbestos industry has always been and will always be for the purpose of making a profit off of the backs of the working people of the world. And this is not justice. And we will have justice someday. It always comes, because right always wins over might. Thank you very much.
Sì, avvocato, vorrei che ci spiegasse anche